Dear friends in Jesus Christ, today we are in the 14th Sunday of Ordinary Time, Year B. The Gospel of today from St. Mark chapter 6 verses 1 to 6 speak about the reaction of the native people of Jesus as Jesus comes to his village. Jesus comes to the synagogue and begins to teach. People were astonished of his teaching. But the comments that they were making were not compliments, rather, they show how they saw Jesus. The first comment on Jesus was, "Is this not a carpenter?" This was not a compliment. Jesus comes to the village as rabbi, a complete rabbi with his disciples, and he preached in the synagogue. People were astonished, yet Jesus is being identified as carpenter. It was a way of pointing out that Jesus had no formal theological training. He was never a formal disciple of a rabbi. The word carpenter was actually much broader than just one person who works with wood. It had the idea of a builder. The second comment on Jesus was, "Is he not the son of Mary?" Here, Jesus is identified as son of Mary. This also was not a compliment. The phrase, the son of Mary, is here again to lessen the worth of Jesus. Normally, a male Jew would be identified as son of his father, and that was the custom. Here we see an unusual custom of identifying Jesus as son of Mary, his mother. Even if a mother is a widow, her sons are always identified as son of his father. It was contrary to Jewish usage to describe a man as the son of his mother. But to insult, at times, sons are identified as son of his mother. In other words, it is equal to call a person as illegitimate. Thus, these phrases tell us clearly that Jesus was insulted and rejected in his own hometown. Every person, dear brothers and sisters, in the world will come across this kind of rejection in his or her life at various moments. Not everyone will accept us, but the question is, how do we face it? How do we handle it? Some will succumb to it, others will triumph over it. In this gospel passage, Jesus teaches us how to handle the rejection in our life. First, when Jesus felt the rejection, he did not get into any arguments with anyone. He did not ask for any reasons or any explanations. Second, Jesus respected their opinions. He did not deny it. He just respected them. Third, Jesus moved on. He moved to other villages. He did not stay there. He did not try to prove himself. He just moved on. Fourth, Jesus continued his good works. The rejection he faced did not affect his attitude or any of his actions. Finally, fifth, he was always surrounded with well wishers. His disciples were with him. We must be in the company of good people to overcome such rejections in our life. So, dear friends, rejection is common and part of our life. How do we handle it? The gospel of today tells us how Jesus was rejected by his own people and how he handled them. May this lesson help us to live our life positively and fully. Amen.